And it is now 7:30, so I'm Marjorie Winters. I'm call the meeting to order for the Conservation Commission Inland Wetlands Watercourse Agency special meeting for October 6th. We have, let's do roll call. We have Joe Campolita, Jason Levy, and Don Eaton, and we do have quorum. So new applications for receipt and determination of significance. Do we have any new applications?
No, Chairwoman.
Okay, so we'll move on to item 4. The first application is application CC number 22-21 of AT&T Corporation, owner and applicant for utility maintenance in the wetlands on the property 400 feet east of 987 Hot Meadow Street, assessors map 808, block 226, lot 009. So
Sure.
are you going to do Savannah Nicole or the applicant?
It's what we went through last meeting. I don't mind running through it again quickly if that would be helpful for the commissioners. Otherwise, we can move into our recommendation if you're all comfortable with the overview.
I was not at the last meeting, so could you give me a quick overview?
Sure, of course.
Thank
So
you.
this is a proposed activity to repair and lower AT&T PVC conduits at the end of the Culver at Owensboro. The Culver is in blue on the slide before you, and then the approximate location of the conduits is in yellow. There will be a need to clear shrub and trees less than 4 inches in diameter to access the Culver. I have photos that I can show if we need to look that the applicant submitted, but they were also included in your application materials. And so the proposed Ens controls are that the applicant will install a cofferdam on the west side of the culvert to pump any collected water around the disturbance while excavating the lower conduits. And then upon completion of the activity, the applicant proposes to seed and straw the disturbed area. And after the last meeting, when the commissioners asked what type of seeding would be used, the applicant submitted a rundown of the wetlands conservation soil mix that they plan on using, and that was also included in the updated packet. So this is just to orient you on the approximate location of where the proposed work is. And so it is within wetland soils, and the proposed activity will predominantly take place in Sacco silt loam, a very poorly drained soil type, and then the brook. So staff's recommendation is the approval of CC 2221 with the draft motion and conditions included in the associated staff report. And since we're not in person today, I included the draft motion that we had in your Dropbox on the slide. So if you wanted to follow said motion, I wanted to make it as easy as possible.
Thank you. Thank you. Luke McCarthy, you're here. Is there anything you wanted to add to?
No, we just we'd like to get in and get out as quickly as possible, little as disturbance as possible, and as long as the grass seed mix and everything else is acceptable, we'd like to go ahead and get it done and just be out of the way, basically.
And I'm assuming you got the extension from DEEP for the.
Yes, there should have been an attached email saying that there was the email was read up on it here. Hold on 1 second. Yes, basically stating that we have no concerns with the work being completed because it is only applies to unconfined in-stream work. So we're above the Owens Creek, so this doesn't reflect onto that September 30th date.
Excellent, excellent. All right, and you're planning to do this work as soon as possible.
Yes.
All right. All right. Are there any questions from the commissioners? I would entertain a motion. Thank you, Joe.
I'll make the motion. I move that The Conservation Commission approves application CC number 22-21 of AT&T Corporation, owner applicant for utility maintenance in the wetlands on the property 400 feet east of 987 Hot Meadow Street, with the draft motion and conditions provided in the associated staff report dated October 6, 2022.
All right.
Second.
All right. Do you have any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, all right. That would be it. Thank you and good luck with the project.
All right, thank you very much. I'll let you know when we're going to go out there and take care of it. Like I said, it should take less than a day. So thank you very much.
All right, thank you. All right, the next item
Take care.
is application CC 22-22, Randy Rucolet, owner applicant for the installation of a 60 plus or minus 64 square foot hot tub in the wetlands on the property of 53 Hickory Hill, assessors map C18, block 606, lot 002.
Thank you, Chairwoman and Commissioners. So just to reorient on this application, this is a proposal to install a 64 square foot hot tub on wetland soils. And so the applicant has proposed to install silt fence down gradient of the proposed disturbance. After the last meeting with the discussion of what is the proposed drainage plan, the applicant submitted their drainage proposal that I have on the slide that I will run through, but it was also included in your packets. And I think I have a slide. Nope. Okay, I have photos, but I just wanted to orient in your staff report that staff went out after our meeting on September 26, 2022 to inspect the site. And the staff report shows that there is a stormwater system currently on the property. And we included photos in your Dropbox that shows where the water would go from the hot tub to the stormwater system and onward. So if you have any questions on that, I can answer those. But the proposed drainage plan is that the hot tub will be drained 4 times a year. And prior to draining, the hot tub will sit with no chlorine added for 48 hours or longer if necessary. And the chlorine and pH levels will be monitored and tested to ensure the conditions that are on the slide in front of you. So total residual chlorine shall be less than 0.1 microgram per liter, and the pH range shall be between 6.5 and 8 standard units. And the wastewater will be drained into the storm drain, which is the system that's on the staff report on the applicant's property. So as we discussed, it is within inland wetland soils, and the proposed activity will take place in Willowbram and Menlo soils, 0 to 8% slopes, extremely stony, a poorly drained soil type. And staff's recommendation is to approve CC 2222 with the draft motion and conditions included in this associated staff report.
And I see Randy Rucolet's in here in person. Is there anything you'd like to add?
No, I mean, if you have any questions, I did some research after, the last meeting, and, of course, I understand what the requirements are. And I found that this town of Windsor, Connecticut actually has these requirements on their website, and they go along with Connecticut deep requirements. So with lack of any direct information from town of Simsbury, I think that that's adequate. So I hope that will satisfy the committee.
Yeah, we used to have something, so we have to talk about that again. But thank you very much. Do the commissioners have any questions? All right, then I would entertain a motion.
Make a motion. Conservation Commission approves application CC 22-22 of Randy Rucolet, sorry if I butchered that, owner applicant for the installation of a 64 square foot hot tub in the wetlands on the property at 53 Hickory Hill Road, with the draft motion and conditions provided in the associated staff report dated October 6th, 2022.
I will second.
All right, any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
No, none opposed. All right, so thank you. Good luck with your hot tub.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. All right. general commission business. Do we have any? I was thinking about this today. We used to have a lot more swimming pools coming before us. And we did talk about the drainage, and I think we had something on record, but there've been so many changes, staff changes along the line. So, you know, we might want to, since Windsor seems to have something, maybe we can pull them up and adopt, you know, look at them the next time or adopt them for our own. But
Well,
I know
like,
we did have something in the record that we, you know, something to give out to people.
I'll look for it.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a lot of people that have gotten pools. I know several neighbors got above ground pools. It's something that I don't think people necessarily think about when they drain it.
And I know we had some discussions whether some of the chlorine levels aren't that far off from drinking water, but at any rate, it's something that, you know, I think we should have on hand.
Yeah.
So, all right.
We'll get something together.
Okay, thank you. Agent actions?
None at this time.
All right, good. Conservation business, we're going to be talking about that certainly next on the 11th. And any planning and community development updates?
George and I are having a great time at our conference. We look forward to bringing
Oh,
our.
that's right, we're on Zoom. That's right. Where are you? Where are you?
We're in Providence. So,
Okay.
yes. Yep. It's at the Rhode Island Convention Center.
Oh,
So,
that's right. It's a nice city. Have you been out on the Riverwalk?
not yet. That's what I hope to do tomorrow.
All right. Good to do. All right. Anyone have anything they want to add? All right. And we'll have a lovely short meeting. Do we have, unless I hear any objections to the, we'll adjourn the meeting. All right. So we'll see you next Tuesday on the 11th. If you're all able to make it.